This is a full mini course / guide on starting a mini personal brand to get free high ticket clients every single month. So I'm going to be going through the whole thing, and I made this for free because I kind of felt bad about that I'm not going to be posting the full course on YouTube for free. Well, it is for free. It's going to be in my SKOOL community down below, but I just want to show you I'm not even done with it, and it's 150 slides long, so it's going to be about 3 hours worth of content, probably even 4 or 5 hours worth of content. But it's a full course, and if you want it, just join the community. It's $15 a month, but the community is going to get it, so it's not a free course, it's literally $15, okay? But yeah, I felt bad, so I'm going to give this full mini course away for free. It's not going to be as long as a couple hours, but it's still going to be very valuable. So first of all, I want to go through the phases. There's phase 1, which is personal branding fundamentals. Phase 2 is the actual content creation phase, and phase 3 is the converting attention, so the conversion mechanism. So first, let's get into the personal branding fundamentals. Okay, so first of all, you need to get these things in line before you even start a personal brand. So it's called the personal branding fundamentals for a reason. You need to get identity, voice / personality in line. You need to get your target market / niche in line, and you need to get your messaging dialed in. Whoa, that's a big one. Before you even start, okay? So first of all is your identity / voice / personality, okay? So before you do anything, you need to answer these questions. So you need to ask yourself, what are your values and what are your beliefs, okay? So ask yourself these questions right now, pause, or wait until after that. I wouldn't wait until after, actually, because it's quite a long video. So pause, sit down with a pen, piece of paper, and answer these questions. What are your values and what are your beliefs? You can go through what are your business beliefs, what are your personal beliefs. So for example, what I would do is create 2 circles like this, not exactly like this, but 2 circles. That was a bad circle, and put business beliefs, oh my gosh, business beliefs and personal beliefs. But I would do this properly, and yeah, what you're going to do is write down your business beliefs in here, and your personal beliefs in here, okay? And this is just going to, first of all, get everything in line so you realize what your beliefs are, and it's also going to benefit you because you can create content around these beliefs. And also ask yourself, what are your favorite hobbies, okay? What are your favorite hobbies, because you can talk about that within your content, okay? You need to realize, guys, a personal brand is a personal brand for a reason, okay? It's personal. Then you need to ask yourself, what is your mission? So what is your goal with the content side of things? Who are you trying to reach? What message are you trying to kind of portray? And what's the whole mission of creating content? What are you trying to do? And who are you trying to serve, and everything like that. And also ask yourself, what do you like and what do you hate? And what do you support and what do you not support? And as I said, personal beliefs and business beliefs. So sit down with a pen, piece of paper, ask yourself these questions just to understand your identity, what you want your voice to be, and what your personality is, okay? So values and beliefs, mission, favorite hobbies, like and hate, support, not support, personal beliefs, and business beliefs. The mission part is most important, because what's your mission? What are you trying to get across to your audience, okay? For example, my mission is to get across to my audience, you don't need a huge personal brand to make money with your offer. You need the right attention, and you need a good conversion mechanism in place to actually convert that attention. So sit down with a pen, piece of paper, and answer those questions. Okay, so next is your target market / niche, okay? So the goal is not to go viral, as I said, it's to build a following of qualified buyers, okay? So what you need to figure out is your demographic and your psychographic. So demographic is things like age, what gender do they identify with, where do they live, how much do they earn, their income, what do they do for work, and also what is their level of education. And psychographic, so what I would do is write those things that I just said down and answer these questions on a Google Docs, something like this, okay? You can write down like this, and this is my onboarding thing, so you're getting a sneak peek of, if you do join us, what we go through on our first onboarding call. Anyway, next is psychographics, so beliefs and values. What do they believe in? What values are important to them? Influences. What other creators do they follow or consume content from? Impact. What positive change are they trying to make in the world? Stance. What do they stand for? What do they stand against? And passions. What hobbies and aspirations do they have? Protectiveness. What would they fiercely defend or fight to protect? And identity. What identity or community are they associated with? So answer those questions on a Google Docs, and don't overcomplicate. Okay, just figure these things out. You can do your market research. You should already understand your ideal client. Okay, you should already understand them, because you may have been in business for a long time, you may have not, but you should understand them. You should be doing your market research on Google, on sales calls and everything like that, and identifying your ideal client. So answer these questions on a Google Docs and you're good to go. Okay, so you've got this in line. You've got your identity, voice, that's personality. You've got your target market in line, so you know exactly who you're trying to reach with your content, and that's important. Next is getting your messaging dialed in, so speaking directly to that ideal client you're trying to reach. So you need to understand your ideal client's psychology. Understanding this is very important. You need to understand their fears, their wants, their aspirations, frustrations, and core value. And we're going to speak about getting your core values in line, your messaging, and 3 main core stories you should create content around. So first, let's get into the fears. So you need to understand your ideal client's fears. What are their deepest fears? What do they fear when they go to bed at night? What are they worried about? Maybe not paying the rent on time, or setting a bad example to their kids if they're not in shape, for example. Just think about their fears, your ideal client's fears, and then you need to think about their wants. What do they want but not have yet? Not things that take years to reach, that's aspirations. What do they want right now? And why do they even want this thing? And when you understand these things, you can speak about it with your content and kind of use it as leverage to get them emotionally invested, because remember, people buy from emotion, not logic. And then you need to speak about understand their aspirations. So what is something they want to achieve in the future? Maybe it's living location free. Maybe it's not worrying about maybe it's not worrying about looking in the mirror again, for example. If you're a fitness coach, that's just an example. And living location free is if you're a business coach or business model coach, so you have a different business model that you teach. Maybe it's living location free, who knows. Okay, and next is frustrations. Okay, so frustrations, what are they doing right now to reach their wants, but it's not working and they are frustrated with? So what are they frustrated with right now? What are they struggling with right now? Understand that. Maybe it's trying different business models and nothing's working. Maybe it's trying different diets and nothing's working to get them in shape. And what you need to do is understand these things. You need to know these so you can speak directly to them, get them emotionally invested. So you need to understand them, relate to them. And I'll say right now, relating to them is one of the most important things to do, because you've probably been through the things that they're going through right now. You've probably been through the pains, and you've overcame them with your process that you sell. So you need to make that known. Okay, you need to relate to them, understand them. For example, I could say something like, "Oh, I've gone viral multiple times. It didn't make me a lot of money." And that can relate to someone trying to go viral all the time and not getting clients. And then I can speak about what actually works. You need to speak directly to your ideal client, etc. Okay, so relate to them and understand their pain points, explain how you overcame them with your unique process. Always position your unique process as the best process, guys. I see a lot of people speaking about other people's processes when it's not their process. Okay, speak about your process, why it's unique, etc., and how it works. And the other two things you need to get in line before you even start creating content, before you start even your personal brand. Or if you started your personal brand, make sure you get these things in line beforehand. So it's core values and messaging. So I've just basically been through messaging, but I'll speak about that in more detail. So your core values, just ask yourself simply these 2 questions. Who and what do you want to be known for? write it down, and what do you want your message to portray, and make sure you take your time on these two things. Just write them down and literally answer them. Okay, take your time on these two things because it's important. What do you actually want your message to portray? My message is to let people understand that you don't need a big personal brand to make money with their offer. What is your message, and who and what do you want to be known for? Then messaging, as I've just been through messaging, is understanding all these things: frustrations, fears, wants, aspirations, and speaking directly to them, understanding them. Understand what are you trying to make them realize. That's kind of related to who and what you want to be known for. And also what you're going to do is change their limiting beliefs. So they probably think right now, oh, I can't do that, I can't get in shape, I can't build a mini personal brand to get clients. Change their beliefs, make them realize it is possible, show clients results, show what you've done, etc. Okay, and there's 3 main core stories you need to create content around, and let's go through them right now. So one is the process story, and this is positioning your process as the light bulb moment and as the new way to reach their goals. You need to always speak about your process, always position it as the best process, as I said. And then the next is the mind story, and this is helping them overcome the things in their mind that says they can't do it, so helping them overcome it. So maybe showing results of a past client that thought they couldn't do it and then implemented it and could do it, or yourself. Okay, and then the next one is the excuses story. This is helping them overcome the time, money, resources excuse that they're giving themselves. So speaking about, so for example, you could say, let's just say you help people start a new business model. You can explain how it doesn't take money to start this business model, except the investment that they have to invest in you. Or if, let's just say, for example, you help people get in shape, you can speak about how it doesn't take time to work out. It takes like 3 hours out of their week to get in shape. Okay, so that's not a lot of time. So change their beliefs, as I said, and help them overcome their excuses. So that's the main part for messaging done. You need to understand your ideal client's fears, their wants, aspirations, frustrations. You need to know these, and so you can speak directly towards them. You need to get your core values in line. So ask yourself these questions: who do you want to be known for? What do you want your message to portray? You need to get your messaging in line, and you need to create content around these 3 core stories. And you need to understand your target market / niche, and you also need to understand your own identity, voice, and personality. And those are the literally personal branding fundamentals. Those are the things I take my clients through on our onboarding call to get in line, and then we can get started on the content creation side of things. I also help them create the content ideas, which I'll go over in this. But anyway, the next stage is content creation. Okay, so this is phase 2, which is content creation. Let's get into it. So first of all, you need to come up with ideas and there's so many ways that you can do this. There's research in your industry, there's using creators as leverage, there's using your ideal client psychology. So the fears, the wants, the aspirations and frustrations, you can use that as leverage to come up with a load of content ideas. But I want to go through one that I take my clients through when we're first on the onboarding call, which is brand pillars. So you need to realize there's only 3 main reasons people on social media: for information, which is value; for entertainment, which is viral content; and for inspiration, which is your story / personal content. Okay, so what you're going to do is write down 5 to 10 brand topics and make them broad. So for example, for me, it would be personal branding, conversion mechanisms, content marketing, personal development, entrepreneurship, spirituality, God, lifestyle, general. And then you're going to break them down into 3 main topics. So I can't zoom in anymore on this. Let me just make this bigger. So what you're going to do is put value topics, entertainment topics, personal, and then inspiration topics. Okay, so value topics is personal branding, conversion mechanisms, content marketing. So those 3 right here. And lifestyle, entertainment topics, personal, which is lifestyle and spirituality, so these 2 here. And then inspiration topics, which is entrepreneurship and personal development. As you can see, I've broken them down into these 3 topics. Then you're going to take your brand topic and break it down to subtopics. Okay, so for example, I take my 3rd brand topic, which was content marketing, so content marketing down here. and I break it down into what happens in content marketing. So content creation, scripting content, editing content, messaging, beliefs, filming content. And you should do the same for all of these topics. So all of these topics here, you're going to break down into these. Okay, so you're going to break them down, make sure they're still in value, entertainment and inspiration topics, and just break them down like this. Okay, then what you're going to do is split the subtopics. So you've got the subtopics like so. So for example, I picked scripting content, which came from here, and you're going to write down content ideas from that. So how to script content, which converts, the best framework to use when scripting content. Should you script your content? Importance of scripting your content. Does scripting your content affect conversions? Don't script your content. How to batch script your content like a dumbass, etc. Okay, so now you can do this for every subtopic, and you have over 1,000 content ideas to create one-off. Okay, that's over 3 years worth of content. Just remember to keep your content messaging dialed in and speak directly to your ideal client. And there's loads more ways to come up with content ideas. If you want to go deeper and see which ones are working, you can research your industry, you can use creators as leverage, and again, you can use your ideal client psychology. So now you have the content ideas, it's moving on to the scripting process. And you will be surprised, I don't actually script my content. I think scripting content makes you sound like a robot, so I don't do it at all. All I do is script the hook, and also what I do is leave bullet points below the hook, and then I can go off the top of my head and make it way more raw and authentic. I'll show you right here what I mean by this. I literally simply do it on Google Docs. What I do is do this. Okay, so simply write down the hook and then write down 3-4 bullet points and then go off the top of it. And as you can see, make sure you join the SKOOL community. 147 pages already. That's crazy. So what I can do then is just go off the top of my head and make it way more raw and authentic. I still follow a structure, of course, which is label audience with a problem, speak about desired outcome, give them a step-by-step process on how they can get to their desired outcome, then end with a simple call to action, which is normally a ManyChat call to action, which we'll speak about in the conversion mechanism. For me, I tend to be way more creative when I do not actually have to follow a script all the time. For some reason, ideas and everything like that just tend to pop inside my head when I'm not following a script. It's really weird. When I'm filming content, I say something, then more ideas just pop into my head, then I go off the top of head and speak more about them. Of course, sometimes I'm like pausing, I'm like, okay, then I'll say this, and that's fine because you can edit it all out, but it just makes me way more authentic. Even if you are scripting your content, make sure you don't script the whole thing, otherwise it just makes you sound like a robot. Okay, so obviously next is the filming of the content, and you need a few pieces of equipment to film with. You need camera, of course, you need a lighting kit, and you need a microphone, you need a tripod. I use my iPhone, but just make sure you go settings, camera, record video, set it at 4K at 24 frames per second, back out, go to formats, set it at most compatible for the best quality, and use your back camera if you're using iPhone. The lighting kit, I have two lights, one facing 45 degrees above and over me, normally not with my longer form videos, with my shorter form videos, that's what I have. And I also have one light behind me, which is an LED light. I don't have it on in my YouTube videos. In my short form videos I do, which is my brand colors, which is blue, okay, and purple. Okay, so that's what you need for the lighting kit. You need one light facing a 45-degree angle to you, over and above you, and one light behind you, which is an LED light representing your brand colors. Then you need a microphone. Okay, for now I'm using my Apple microphone because I'm filming a YouTube video, but on my short form videos I use a Kamika mic. A mic is 100% needed, especially for short form. Or I could go over a story about this where everyone was saying my mic was bad. I was like, no, it's not bad, I don't need a mic. And then I looked back at it and I was like, damn, that's a crazy difference, because I got a really expensive, well, not expensive, but I got an expensive mic, and I compared it and I was like, okay, Okay, I did need a mic, so you do need a mic, it is important. And then a tripod to put your phone up. I don't know if you've ever tried to film without a tripod, but it's very annoying. Keeps falling down and everything like that. It's just such a time waster, so get a tripod. And those are the only things you need. All you're going to do is set your camera up, press record, edit out any mistakes. So you're going to read from the hook, okay, script the hook out. You're going to read the hook. So three ways to get pictures, for example, and then and then you're going to go off the pillars that you've put below. So you're going to put 3 bullet points or 4 bullet points, and you're going to speak about that thing. Pause, say things that come into your head, edit that out, then look again, say the next thing that you're going to speak about, look again, say the next thing that you're going to speak about, but follow that structure of giving a step-by-step process, laboured in with a problem, speaking about desired outcome, and then again giving step-by-step process and ending with a call to action. So that's the filming process, really simple. Don't overcomplicate the filming process, very, very simple, as I said. And next is the editing process. And I don't want to go through this because I have an editing team. I don't know how to edit myself. Let's just be honest here. I don't know how to edit myself, especially like my team does it. Oh my gosh, they're just amazing. They're the best editors I've ever seen before, and they can adapt and everything like that. That just makes them amazing. I love them. Shout out to Miko, shout out to Alquin. My editors, shout out to them. But you need your own editing style, okay? You need your own unique style so you can stand out within a saturated industry. I don't care what anyone says, every industry is saturated. There's so many people in the industry, of course it is, but the quality of your videos represents your personal brand, which represents your business. And as you can see, here's an example of one of my clients. It's just different compared to these, okay? This is my style, this is his style. It's different, okay? You can see even by not even looking at the video, it's different. But let me just show you, so you it's not different, it doesn't look different, it is different. Let me just show you. So let me show you my video first, and then I'll show you my clients. But as you can see here, I've started to be a bit lazy with it and I've just been doing it myself on CapCut. But I wanted to test some new things out to see if raw and authentic on short form platforms are working or over edited, because raw and authentic videos are working on YouTube right now, but I wanted to test to see if they're doing well on Instagram. But anyway, here's the video I was talking about. This is for the online coaches and agencies who are stuck between 3 to 6k a month and want to get their next 3 to 5 high ticket clients. Here's the 2 things you need to do so. Number 1 is you need the right attention onto you and your offer. And a lot of people think you need a huge following on social media. That's not the case at all. I have 800 followers on here and 600 on YouTube, and I still attract high ticket clients to my offer. What you do need to do though is understand your ideal client's psychology, so you can speak directly to them and relate to their fears, their wants, their aspirations, and their frustrations. Number 2 is after you get the right attention, you need to build up trust. And you can't do that through 30 to 60 second clips. So you should start posting on YouTube and start leading all the shorter form attention to longer form, where you can go into detail about your process and make your ideal client understand why they need it to get to their desired outcome. The reality is you need some sort of personal brand in 2024. So if you want to learn how Right, that's enough of that one. Let me show you my other client one. As you can see, as I said, my editors can adapt so well. And just look at all this, bro. Look at the view. I know I speak about why you shouldn't try and go viral, but sometimes you can't help the algorithm going viral. And as you can see here, just go viral all the time. This is different because he sells a course, but anyway. And as I said, kind of low ticket products are easy to sell if you go viral.
Best networking strategy that has helped me personally connect with more people is treating that person like a human being. Most people, when they see someone that they want something from or they want to connect with that person, they don't treat them like another person. And I feel that by treating them differently, they will also treat you differently. They will kind of back off and feel like that you want something from them instead of just acting normal like you're talking to anyone else. So whenever you're networking and you want to talk to someone that is maybe expert in something or a big industry leader in in your business, I would recommend just treating them like normal human beings and just talking to them like if they were your friends. And that's how I personally have connected with most of the people that I know, is just by treating them like anyone else.
So as you can see, different style for clients, and that's what we actually do. We tailor an editing style towards our clients because we do take over their short form content creation process. We ideate for them and edit for them, and the rest is kind of consulting based. So we consult them on the conversion mechanism, just letting you guys know. But anyway, as you can see, different styles, amazing styles. Shout out to my editors, they're amazing. Anyway, but you need a unique style, okay? You need your own unique style, and if you want interested in having that tailored towards your brand, you know what to do. Book a call, link in the description. But anyway, I don't want to pitch you guys, I just want to let you know that the offer's there. But anyway, the next process is the posting process, and people overcomplicate the posting process so much. There's only two things you need to worry about, literally only two things. Posting times, which is not mandatory, but you can optimize your posting times, and you can go to insights. Let me show you. Go to insights on Instagram, and you can go here, view insights. If you're on phone, I think it's easier to get to on phone. Then you scroll down to followers, and you can see what time they're mostly on at. So for me, it's 3 p.m. If I post at 3 p.m, more people are going to interact with that. If they're loyal followers, which most of them are, they're going to interact with my posts, and that means it's going to be pushed out to more people. Okay, so that's what I mean by optimizing your posting times. And then the next thing is SEO description. So you're going to use keywords within your description. So it's SEO. SEO stands for search engine optimization. So whenever people search up a keyword, it's going to come up with your video. So for example, an example of my keywords would be stuff like personal branding, content marketing, social media marketing. But don't put those keywords in the description like that. Make sure you put it in a sentence that makes sense. So for example, here's how to get your next 3 to 5 clients using social media marketing, and also implementing a strategy I like to call the content marketing strategy. For example, I don't know, just for example, that was off the top of the head, but make sure you put it in a sentence. Okay, so next is, when are you going to post? So I would post one short form video a day. I would post even on weekends if possible. This will mean you'll be in front of everyone's faces 24/7, and also be intriguing people for more 24/7, because that's the whole point of short form, to get attention and to intrigue people for more, to move on to the next stage of your funnel. Okay, so platforms to focus on, I would just focus on Instagram. I spelled that wrong. Oh my gosh, how did I spell Instagram wrong? Anyway, I would focus on Instagram. This is the best platform because it relates to the conversion mechanism, which I will be speaking about, don't worry. And then when you master just one platform, you get amazing at it, and when you have a bigger team, you can then move on to other platforms. Instagram is just to get attention and intrigue people for more, I should say, nothing more and nothing less. The main goal is to intrigue viewers for more and for them to move on to the next stage of your funnel. So yeah, let's move on to the conversion mechanism now. So you know how to ideate, you know how to script, you know how to film, you know how to edit. Well, you should hire an editor, or just do it yourself. I would suggest hiring one or joining us. But yeah, you know how to ideate, you know how to script, you know how to film, you know how to edit, you know when to post, you know what to post, you know how to post, you know what platforms to post on. So you should know everything about content creation now. And next is the conversion mechanism. Okay, so what I want you to realize is there's only two things you need to make money online. One is attention and two is trust. Okay, and what I want you to realize is you can't build up trust through 30 to 60 second clips. You can get attention, but you can't build up trust. Okay, so what we need to do is, I'm going to go through the whole process right now. So what I do and what I help implement for clients is this whole funnel. I call it the content magnified funnel. So let's get straight into it. So first, you're going to post short form organic content. As I said, the content creation we just went through, but you need to make sure this is in line first. You need to make sure you have this in line. You need to make sure you have a few pieces of organic content on your page. I would say about 20, at least 20, before you even go on to what I'm about to say. So make sure this is in line. Make sure to speak to your ideal client. Remember the messaging part of things. make sure you speak directly to them. And then what you're going to do is run one of these as a simple comment or follow ad. I know you've seen these all over your feed recently. If you're an online coach, if you're doing this, okay, there's a reason why people are using these, because they're so overpowered, because you can get targeted attention. Okay, you can't rely on the algorithm to get targeted attention. Yes, you can make sure everything's optimized, like your messaging and everything like that, but you can't control the algorithm. You can't say to the algorithm, go to these people. You can with ads, because you can target your ideal client with these ads. You're going to create one which is a comment and a follow ad. And I don't see a lot of people use this, but you can do this. You can optimize for the follow and also optimize for the comment. You can say something like, comment the word keyword and I'll send you over a free training. And while you're here, just click that follow for more info, or for more value, or everything like that. So it's going to optimize for the follow and the comment. The main thing is the comment though, because what this ad is going to do is just get more targeted people onto your Instagram page, and your Instagram profile should be optimized to lead to YouTube. Okay, so as you can see here, you should have a link twin, and this link twin is a deep link, and this is very good because it's a deep link. It takes people over to the actual platform of YouTube instead of keeping people on a browser, because if people on a browser, it just gives a terrible experience. Like, you can't subscribe, you can't watch the video without signing in. Don't do that. Lead people to the actual platform if they have the actual platform. If not, it would just lead them to a proper way to watch it. Okay, so yeah, you're going to optimize your profile. You're also going to have a value YouTube highlight, and what you're going to do is every time you post a YouTube video, post it on your story, something like this. And I want you to also post on story just normally 3 to 5 times a day. So post lifestyle, post value, post offers at least once a day. So once a day, what I mean by this is, you know what, let me just show you, because I've got one on, because I post one every day. Well, try to post every day. You don't want to be too salesy, but you do want to offer your offer. I'll show you what I mean by offer. Okay, so let me just go here. As you can tell, guys, I do have a new trim. And as you can tell, I've got a lot of stories on, and that was yesterday. So what I do to get people over to YouTube is sometimes do this as well. So I'd say, I know the trim. No, I don't say that all the time, but I say, anyway, just created a training going through why you cannot get any clients through your personal brand / content, and how to change that without having a big following or going viral. Want it, just answer the poll. And even if you say no, I will send it to you. So whoever answers that, I send it over to them. And then this is my offer, what I mean. So I say something like, let me guess, you have been told build a personal brand, it will get you clients hundreds of times, and you started to post content every day trying to go viral. Because I'm just speaking about, as you can tell, I'm speaking directly to them. So my ideal client, he's trying to go viral all the time, he's not getting clients, and he's also posting content every day, or she's posting content every day. And I say, and you started to post content every day trying to go viral, because everyone says focus on the views. Let me tell you right now, that is the completely wrong way to go about it. I say move on to the next slide. I say views do not equate to cash. The right views and nurturing those views equate to cash. How do you get the right views? Quite simple, actually. You just need to speak directly to the person you are trying to reach, understand their fears, wants, aspirations and frustrations, and relate to them in your content, and also help them overcome their pains. How do you build up trust and nurture those viewers? Simply lead them to YouTube, where you can go into detail about your process and why it's the best. I'm able to attract high ticket clients to my offer with a small following on Instagram and YouTube. I don't have to go viral to attract clients. I don't have to ever send a single cold message and get told to F off, because I used to send cold messages all the time, guys. I know you're in this situation right now as well. You're sending cold messages, probably trying to get clients for your coaching offer, or for even your agency offer, and you're getting told to F off. Don't worry, guys, I've been there. It happens, man, it happens, but you learn from it. I learned that you don't need to send cold messages. You need to build a brand. And then I say, most importantly, clients come to me on autopilot, okay? And then what I say is, I'm looking for 3 more coaches, agency, info, product creators who want to the exact same thing, get their next 3 to 5 high-ticket clients in the next 90 days guaranteed, because that's my offer. You won't have to go viral. You won't have to send a single cold message. All you have to do is create content around your expertise and speak directly to your ideal client. It's that simple. If you're interested and want some more info, click either one of the buttons on the poll and I'll send over some more info. And then I just say at the end, it's really as simple as that, and give them a process. Okay, so that's what I mean by offering your offer on your stories. You can do that every day, change it up, don't say the same things, and also post your lifestyle on there. Okay, and that's how you're going to lead people over to YouTube. I know I went into a bit of a rant about the stories, about offering your offer, but the main goal is with the stories is to lead people to YouTube, to build up trust. So you're going to optimize your profile and post this, like something like this. As you can see, I post the thumbnail, post the title, and post the link. Make sure it's in link twin, as I said. And then this is going to lead people to YouTube. What you're going to post on YouTube is attention content. So you're going to get people's attention by being controversial within your industry, speaking about big creators. For example, I can speak about Iman Gadzhi, say he's a scammer in the title, and then speak about how good his funnel is within the video. I know this is going to get a bit of like, oh, why would you do that? And I'm not saying he's a scammer in the video. I'm just using it to get attention. Okay, it's fine to do. People respond way better to negative content. So they're going to click on that video. You're going to get more attention through that. And also what you need to do is post nurturing content, and this content's positioning your process as the best process, always speaking about your process, always going into detail about how you can get from point A to point B with your process, giving them value. Remember, people don't buy for the information, they buy for structured information, they buy for your hand to hold along the way, and they buy because they want people to tell them when and what to do and what they're doing wrong, and just give them guidance. Okay, they don't buy for the actual information. They buy for kind of like they buy for you to say to them that they're thinking of doing the right thing, so they need to do it. So they just want I forgot the word. They want what's it called? They want the thumbs up. Okay, they just want someone to tell them to say, yes, okay, you can do that, that's the right thing to do. So they want guidance. Okay, so this is going to lead, and this nurturing content is going to build up trust with them, which is the number one thing you need to sell somebody something. And what you should do next is post social proof content. So getting on clients' interviews with people, showing your clients' results, going into detail about how you got those clients' results. But always remember, position your process as the best process. And yeah, that's what you're going to do. And you're gonna make sure I want to go over this thing first here before we go into these two things. But you're going to make sure you have one specific YouTube video, which is a video sales letter. And this video sales letter is you're gonna speak about your story. So speak about your story and how you came up with the unique mechanism that you sell. You're gonna make them problem aware, or if you already know they're problem aware, rub salt in the wounds of the problem. You're gonna make them solution aware. You're gonna walk through your solution. Don't hold back on this, because this will make or break whether they decide to book in a call. It's building up trust. You're giving away your solution for free. And then at the end, simply what you're gonna do is ask them to book in a call, or if they don't book in a call, just have your link in your community that you have, or watch more of your content, and eventually they're going to book in a call. Okay, so this video sales letter is really just to optimize for the call and to get people to book a call. And how you're going to get people over to this video sales letter is a few ways. You can get people over to the video sales letter through your normal YouTube videos, because you can link it within the description and say at the end of your normal YouTube videos, check out my free training down below. Or what you can do is use this comment ad as leverage. So it's going to get more targeted people onto your page, yes, but when people comment, it's going to send them over the VSL. And you can do this with a ManyChat sequence. So for example, you can say at the end of your video, comment again, the comment within the comment ad, and also your organic content, comment the word keyword, and I'll send you over a free training. And you can use this ManyChat sequence. I've got a whole video on my page going over this ManyChat sequence, so check that out. It's basically whenever someone comments a keyword, it sends them over, hey, can I send over the training? It's asked for the email, and whenever someone sends their email, it sends them over it. It adds the email to your email list, and then it sends over a free training. It waits 3 hours, then says, hey, did you watch the free training? Then it sends them a question saying, why did you want the free training? If they say scale with content for me anyway, it offers them a call. So I'd love to explain how I can help you scale with content, and then it sends them the book a call link. And if they don't, it just goes on about, oh, okay, how can I improve my training, what do you want to see next, etc. And then you can actually go into the DMs yourself manually and try and book them in a call if you really want to. And yeah, this mini chat sequence is just going to lead people over to this video sales letter, and the comment ad is going to lead people over to the video sales letter as well. And this video sales letter again is optimizing for the book call, so it's going to book in some calls from this because they've been through your short form content, they've been through your YouTube, they've been through your VSL, or it might not go that way. What might happen is they come from your short form content or follow ad or comment ad, go straight to your video sales letter, and then not convert from that, and then you might go back to your YouTube and convert from that eventually. Okay, so it might happen different ways, but this is the structure of it. And what you're also going to do is going to appointment set, so you're going to get appointments from all angles. You're going to go in the DMs whenever someone interacts with your short form organic content, if they interact with your story multiple times, you're going to reach out to them, book them on a call, and just ask them questions, find out if they can afford what you sell, find out what they're doing right now, find out where they want to get to, find out what they're doing. If what they're doing right now is going to get them there, then you can offer the call, and boom, you book calls from appointment center, you book calls from YouTube, you book calls from the VSL. And before they can book a call, there's going to be one book a call form, and this book a call form is going to ask them questions like this. So your qualification process, for example, my qualification process is, have you already got a solid offer? Because I don't help people with offer. How much are you currently making with your offer per month? Have you already got testimonials? Because that's important. And this is a paid investment. Do not book in a call if you're not serious about investing in yourself. Then what is your Instagram at? And they ask that. Then it says, this is one's important, where did you hear about us from? So I recommend you having this one, where did you hear about us from? What is your Instagram at? This is a paid investment, and then you can tailor the rest to your qualification process, whatever you do for qualifications. Okay, so if someone doesn't qualify, you just don't take the call when you say to them, okay, sorry, you don't qualify, anything we can do to help in messages, just let us know, and when you are qualified, we can hop on a call. And then what's going to happen is, when they do book in that call, and after calls book, nurturing process is going to happen. Zapier is going to send them an email saying, hey, thanks for book call, make sure you watch these 3 videos before a call so you're prepared. These videos are just helping people overcome objections. And then you're also going to have a pre-sequence for the call, and this pre-sequence is just reminding them of the call. So email reminders 10 hours before and 1 hour before the event, and you can text them before the event as well on Instagram manually. Just be like, yo, remember we got a call, and then text reminder. So they're going to also, within this questions, it asks them to put in their phone number. When they put in their phone number, it text reminds them 10 hours before and also 1 hour before the event. And then I just have an email follow-up saying, thanks for the call, man. If they don't close anyway, that's the follow-up. And then boom, yeah, that's the pre-call sequence and the after calls book nurturing process. Once they go through that, book a call, they're so warm by now that they're just going to say send the invoice, and that's going to lead to a lot of cash. Which is the main goal of a personal brand. I don't care what anyone says. If you're trying to build a personal brand, the main goal is cash. And what people miss, the misconceptions are, you need a huge brand, you need to go viral all the time, and that's not the truth at all. You don't need to go viral. Going viral actually does you injustice, okay? Going viral goes to random people, which means you can't book calls with random people because they're not interested, and if you do book calls with random people, they're going to hop on a call, mess you about, and not buy from you. So you need to go to the right people. You need a small following, small niche following, where you speak directly to your ideal client, and later on within your journey, if you want to build your brand to new heights, you can, okay? Like, it's going to build, of course, once you are implementing these ads and short form organic content. But you need to realize, even if you have a small following right now, you can book calls and you can get clients through it, a lot of clients. There's a lot of people with a lot of followers, like Hamza, for example, 2 million on YouTube, and he only makes, I'm saying only, it's a lot of money a month, 200k a month, a lot of money. But there's people also like Serge Guattari, who makes 500k a month, and he has like 6k subscribers or 10k subscribers. I'm not sure how much he has. You understand? So obviously he's speaking directly to his ideal client, and maybe it's the offer thing as well, but I don't help people with offer. As I said, you have to have a solid offer for us to work together. But yeah, you don't have to have a lot of followers. It's a big misconception, and you don't have to send hundreds of cold messages every single day to get clients. You need a small brand, you need to post content, you need literally three things. You need short form content, you need YouTube videos, and you need a VSL, and boom, you're going to make money from that. This is so simple, okay guys. I know you have a big misconception, and I know you also have limiting beliefs of, oh, I need a big following. No, you don't. You need the right followers. You need to speak directly to them, help them overcome their pain points, relate to them, because you've probably been through the same thing that they're going through right now, and boom, you're going to make a lot of money. So I guarantee if you implement all this that I've spoken about within this mini course, how long has this been? 55 minutes course, mini course. The slides I'm going to do for 147 slides, that's going to be like 5 hours long. 5 hours long, and this mini course here is like 55 minutes long, so I've been recording for 55 minutes. Probably edit it down to about 45 minutes or something like that. But this is just the mini course part, because I felt kind of bad because the other course that I'm making will be about 4 or 5 hours long, and I'm going to ask people for their emails for it, and it's only going to be in my SKOOL community, which is $15 a month. So if you want to join that, you can get the 4-hour course, literally a price of a takeaway. If you want to join that, you will get the course. But I felt kind of bad, so I wanted to give you a lot of free course, which is like 45 minutes long or something like that, which goes through everything, but I go through everything in way more detail in that 4-hour course that I'm about. I haven't even filmed it yet, by the way, and I haven't even finished it, and it's about 150 slides, I think, already. Let me just check. 147 slides, and I'm not even halfway through the conversion mechanism yet, so it's going to be about 200 slides, and it's going to be about 5-6 hours long, this course, maybe less, maybe more when it's edited down. But anyway, I hope you got some value from this mini course. It goes over personal branding fundamentals, content creation, and then the converting attention into paying clients. This is going to be on YouTube for free. So yeah, hope you got some value from this. Make sure you implement everything if you actually want to attract high ticket clients to your offer with a small following, without having to go viral, without having to send hundreds of cold messages every single day. And if you don't want to attract bad clients to your offer, if you want to work with your dream clients, okay, this is for you, and make sure you implement everything I spoke about within this video. So yeah, subscribe, everything like that. Join the community where I give away that 5 to 6 hour course that I'm going to create. And yeah, thanks guys for watching. Peace.